Game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of Division 7 action as we have the Bacon Landlords go up against Ringo Dingo. We're going to go over what Division 7 means in just a moment, but before we're heading into what you guys can expect here, let's introduce our players first. Bacon Soccer on Varian, we have Claire W on Deckard Kane, Aramork on Garrosh with Joxy on Maiev, and Mikasor on Jaina. And on the right side of the map, we're currently looking at Orphea, played by Exotia for Ringo Dingo. We have Chronicle on ETC, Marukan on Dehaka, and Auli on Lunara with Strawhead Yuri on Brightwing. Alright, so Division 7, as you might know, is the lowest league in the amateur, or the lowest division in the amateur league Heroes launch. That means that all the players are on average between bronze and gold. So it's honestly just something to show people a little bit of what to do or not to do on the amateur level, how you can improve, mistakes to avoid, and a lot of fun, since you obviously will see a lot of very weird plays. I mean, look at that fight already, just full-on brawl, with even the first kill of the game as Garrosh goes down. He's not the only one. Maiev dies too, and it's a full fiesta brawl as the game starts already. Now, before we start into this, I have to once again say that there were no feelings hurt in this game, so there's no need to be offended on someone else's behalf. All of the players in Division 7 know that they can be casted here. All of them are very happy with that, and are usually the ones that make the most fun of themselves in Twitch chat too. And on top of that, you wouldn't believe how many replays actually get sent these days where players are just asking, hey, can you please cast our game here in Division 6, Division 7, make a bit fun of that. We thought it was a super fun game. It would be awesome if you could just like make the same thing happen here. So again, no feelings were hurt in the production of this video, so we're all Gucci. With that said, we have 2 kills against 0, and yeah, we have a variant setup. Varian plus Li Ming, Jaina I mean, so I would still expect the taunt to come out here. We're having ETC against Bacon Soccer's Varian the top lane, which is a little bit surprising. I mean, Varian is not really the best offlaner. I'm still asking myself if we're going to see something else from them and not the taunt. It would be the smart choice with the setup they have here, but then again, Bacon Soccer and his Bacon Landlords are not necessarily known to be making the smartest choices here, but they make definitely the entertaining ones. There comes a big tether, and another kill. Ophelia down, and Lunara is dead too. Bacon Landlords looking at Ringo Dingo and saying like, hey, you remember the double kill in the early game? What you do, we can do too. And they get the triple even. Brightwing is dead too. So with this actually said, we have Lunara in the game. We have also Brightwing. And it's a big map, but it's smash time. Alright, Bacon Soccer with a smash and the hits against Chronicle. EDC with a slide and the push, and all of them just pressing buttons right now. We have a cooldown ready, you use the cooldown. Holding a cooldown back, don't be silly, why would you do that? The invade on the camp, on the other hand, gives us now in total 6 pumpkins to get a bit more damage in, down here at the bottom of the map. We're currently also having, by the way, Claire on Deckard Kane. I mentioned this, some of you guys might not actually remember the games that we casted of her, but she has been murdering people with Deckard Kane. I mean, literally to an extent where everybody started to ban on the amateur level the hero out against her, because she just always got 4 or 5 man connects with the seal, and also her ult when she went for the stay and while and listen. So it's actually kind of funny to see her on Deckard right now. Here comes the channel top right. Brightwing can always teleport in down to the bottom of the map. Auli with Lunara looking for those interrupts, and the double global is trying to make the plays here against Aramork. The drag connects too. Jaina isn't here yet, so the damage is literally missing. They literally have no damage right now. Well, they have Smash Varian, I guess. And they get the tether in again. Full on Fiesta. Just press buttons and go for it, and that's what we're seeing here. Aramork, ooh, the slide! ETC is nearly dead, but he only knows one direction, and that is forward. Dehaka saying, hey, we might get another kill there. There's the tether again, and Joxy is actually getting value. Holy cow! But Maiev falls as we see the quick kill by Coffin Girl. Brightwing is dead again, and a small surprise there. The oversized fruit fly is not really good for anything else but falling in cannon fodder. Oh, the greed on Lunara as she's trying to get the kill and instead gets bodied, with now Coffin Girl realizing that that would probably be a good time to move away. So we have the third one already channeled, and the Haka globaling in from the from the Nexus to make sure that he's arriving on the lane in time for the experience here. But yeah, it's time for the smashy smash. As Bacon Soccer is going straight in. Trying to get another one here maybe. Currently also looking at the same time still at those plays at the bottom of the map where we're having... Yeah, Bacon Soccer. Don't tell me that's a kill. Honestly, if Chronicle would have body blocked this a little bit more, I think they could have taken him down. I love how Brightwing also didn't help out, or at any point just didn't move in. I mean, that would have been an easy kill with Brightwing just jumping up to the top lane and helping EDC out there. They're pretty normal builds actually for most of the heroes. We have still Splintered Spear here, which I already love. Claire in trouble, in a lot of trouble there. But Bacon Soccer helping out and forcing Exodia back on his off here. Also, when we're talking about builds, we have still the Emerald taken on level 7. There's the Haka starting to come in. Already popping the Essence. And there's Brightwing. There's a quick connect and a drag. The Polymorph comes in too. Top lane on the other hand is where the little battle is still taking place. At the bottom of the map, it feels like the Joxy is still trying to force it through. But here's the drag into Jaina. She gets a bit of damage out against the Haka, but not enough, at least not for the time being. And Claire with a lockdown attempt, but this time missing out on it. And there's the flank. Uh-oh, trouble is brewing as we have Owly coming in, trying to take Claire down. If they don't get a kill here, they have to get kills. That's a 4 versus 3 with everybody already low. And they commit to the kill against Maiev. Honestly, when I saw that flank happening, I expected 3-4 heroes to fall here. So, yeah. I mean, people rightfully asking a bit earlier if Brightwing's feelings are not included in my no feelings hurt speech, and I only have to say to that, Brightwing doesn't have feelings. Brightwing is dead inside. It's true. Heard it here first. There's the throw, there's the stun. EDC with a slide. Can they get the kill? Bacon Soccer! Ooh! And he gets out! Oh, and smashed! Bacon Soccer smash! But he's dead too. Both of the frontliners are now all of a sudden down. ETC and Varian. Maiev falls to... Yeah, Owly is starting to rip them apart. Yeah, I have no idea what Nicaso is doing there. Full on running into the battle. Claire falls too. Is that it? Yes! It's a 5-man wipe. And the channeled altars. We have 32 points against 32. The damage output, as you might have imagined, looking pretty decent here for Fia, but also for Lunara. And she's just getting the entire AoE damage out the entire time there. So 21,000 damage for Jaina is the main damage dealer. That's definitely important for them. But yeah, they're pretty much greeting into this. This is Division 7, ladies and gentlemen. 7 minutes in and we have 16 deaths already. And this is only going to get better. I was about to say worse, but let's call it better. Since we have level 10 abilities now ready. And especially with this one, we're having now also ETC committing to the mosh pit, and I can't wait for the dance party because it's definitely going to happen. Especially with a feast on fear. I'm just waiting for the big boy wombo. The Joxy already eating a lot of damage here, still trying to jump out. Nice move against the Haka, but not good enough. And they're trying to get another kill against Aramork, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. A quick taunt against the Haka puts him actually into trouble. More trouble than I thought. He tries to go for the drag, but doesn't get it. But that wasn't too bad. The Haka from full HP, even with essence used. Now, yeah, dude, that, I mean, come on. Don't be silly here. You can't just be on 0 HP and say, like, yeah, I'm taking the minion wave, boys. There's a level 10 on both sides right now. That gives us the... yeah, first of all, the camp is stolen. But with a level 10, we're now having the containment disc. Plus also, Claire, maybe with the stay a while and listen. Are we going to get it here? Ring of Frost, that's definitely in play. But here come the camps again, and they're starting to go for the first tower. Double altar coming up right now. Double altar about to pop up. Claire keeping it a secret. Is it going to be the Lornado? Nah, stay a while, listen. There's the drag. Barukan is actually connecting a lot of those. The kill against Jaina, the damage already gone. They're trying to flip the target over. Oh, Brightwing! But the drag against Scarrow. She uses the taunt and moves away. Not even a Ring of Frost thrown out before Jaina fell. And now Claire's in trouble. She's dead too. And there's ETC with another slide, another push, another kill. Down goes Varian. Bacon Soccer is eliminated. And Joxy and Aramork on their heroes are looking pretty bad too. Isn't Aramork the name of that big bad spider in Harry Potter? And he dies! And there's the second hit, 24 against 32. Isn't that the name of that spider? Why would you name yourself after the Harry Potter spider? I mean, seriously. Did he lose a bet? I'm not sure if that's quite... I think that's the Harry Potter spider. So, yeah. So, our little spider boy here has currently eaten a lot of damage. And, well, the kill then from Ophir. So, yep, top side. That's where they go for the Pooh move as well. And there's Bacon's Talk again. 1 against 2, no problem. 1v5, bro. Here comes the Haka. Mikasa, ring value, double connect, and the kill against Varian, and Mikasa goes down too. Yeah, being able to count to 3 or 4 is always helpful in Heroes of the Storm, and in this case, they heavily underestimated what those globals can do. If you go up against a single hero and you have 2 globals on the other side, then you're going to be in trouble as well. So currently, oh, a little spider boy here. Oh, might die. No, yes, maybe. They really want him, don't they? They really want him, and they get him too. Okay, they are looking for the kills right now. 17 against 7. The bottom bell tower is already reconverted, but they get the one at the top, and I think now it's time for the boss to fall. That's at least what we're expecting, especially since, of course, Garrosh is still dead. Let me have a quick look at the damage output as well. 27,000 for Ophir. 17 versus 7. There's already the vision, so they kind of know what's coming. The problem is they can't really prevent it. 4 shots fired. And now the quick rotation over and over again. I mean, the next phase is 2 altars, and normally we see the teams just simply say, okay, you take the left, you take the right, and we're going 1 for 1. In this game, I kind of have the feeling that's not quite what's going to happen. They are going to play for this one, aren't they? And I feel this is when we're going to see the mosh pit value. This is starting to... Oh, well, actually, with a taunt coming through. Yep, that's a kill potentially. ETC is down. ETC is down, and look at that. They're fighting back. Feast on Fear comes back in, and... That's a kill, my F, Garrosh, both down. And, yep, there's another kill, isn't there? Yeah, that's a kill against Jaina. And also the kill of Varian. And I keep calling the internal feast on Fear. So, there's no Diablo in this game, but I guess most people know what I'm talking about anyways. 5 shots fired again, and that's 10 down on the core. 10 against 32, 16 talents also in play now. Marukan still pushing through the mid lane, and the rest of the team is focusing on the pumpkins. It's a little bit brutal at this point. I mean, honestly, they have quite a nice setup here with the Garrosh taunt into the Jaina damage, but it just feels that overall they simply just don't do enough. They can't get those kills together, and they have a rough time also dealing with the output from Auli and from Ophir in particular. Brightwing might actually win a game today. Look at that. Apparently it's Brightwing's birthday. Who knew? I didn't. So now we're having the top lane still being focused, which means they're going to try and reclaim this. But if anything, I would expect that it's going to be a trade in bell towers. Chronicle nearly dying here in the mid lane as Aramork and Mikasa were trying to go for the kill. It's honestly a bit of a... I mean, just look at the experience output here. We have in terms of experience, the hero experience, it's more than double, 5,000 against 12k. That isn't bad at all. Yeah, bottom of the map, that's where currently my F is still trying to... A money pick, I like it! Bonus points, okay, cool. The Joxy, you're officially now in the money pick club. Like that. Now there's the double tether. Has to be careful that the drag doesn't connect on the other hand. Already pushing back, getting another hit in. There's a containment disc. Okay, baby, we're ready. Let's go! And that's a deadly Haka. That's a commitment right there. That the Haka didn't even know what was hitting him. First he thought he could get the kill against Maiev, and then all of a sudden he gets absolutely dumpstered on by 5 1 moment later. 16 talents are close for them. Top lane kind of has to be dealt with at some point. These 3, that's not shots you want to take. It's a triple altar phase too, and with 2 globals and 5 bell towers under their control, that's an issue. Yeah, and guys, this is gonna be game, isn't it? Well, that could be an interrupt, and it is. Bot lane. So now we can Yuri start to make the move. That's 5 shots. Down to 4 now, since one of them made it through. And there is still an altar up on the map, and it's getting channeled. Who's gonna go for it? Brightwing, is they're gonna make the move. Oh, maybe a little bit far out. There's the motion, there's the ult of fear value. The Ring of Frost is out, the containment is interrupted it, but down goes Garrosh. Oh my god, Deckard and Jaina are both dead. They're gonna get another kill against Bacon Soccer, and that might be a 5-man wipe. It doesn't even matter anymore. It is a 5-man team wipe, and it's the end of the game as we have Ringo Dingo winning game number 1 on Towers of Doom. Game number 2, everybody, as Ringo Dingo is in the lead. The Bacon Landlords on the left with Abathar played by Bacon Soccer. The last time he played Abathar, he never moved from his base, I think. He had no body sock whatsoever. Let's see what changed since then. Claire W on Tyrande, Aaron Morg on ETC. I was corrected. It's not the Spider, it's the Lord of the Rings character. Same difference. Mikasa on Ophia and Joxy on Tracer. So a Tracer Abathar composition here. As on the right side, we're seeing Ringo Dingo with Marukan on Genji, Exotia on Falstad, Chronicle, the tank player, on Murky, Owly now on Garrosh, played Lunara in the last game, and Straw Hat Yuri again on Brightwing. Look at this! Wingman and a fishy deal. Now, I don't want to say anything, but that seems like a bit of a dumb idea. There's not that many camps on this map, guys. So let's see if that worked for them. So we have at this point already the fight for the top lane. Murky's at the bot lane. He's gonna Murk, he's gonna die, and then he's gonna Murk again. Little prediction from me how this game is gonna go. What's the Abathar setup on the other hand? That's what I want to see. Alright, Abathar already trying to play this out here with Tracer. All eyes on the Joxy for this one. And yeah, with Tracer there's already a bit of a spec into the polymorph, with a greater polymorph here right now. So we're all ready. Having Murky doing his little thing down at the bot lane. Chronicle is just slapping that fish hard against the turret. And there comes the Joxy, trying to deal with Murky. I mean, that's gonna work, don't get me wrong. The only question is, don't you need that hero on the other side? Well, but that's a dead Murky. It's a pretty good setup, to be honest. I mean, you're gonna kill that guy the entire time. Talking about kills, mid lane is a bit of a different story. Yeah, there comes again the attack. This time we have Mikasa on Ophia. Coffin Girl is trying to get the damage through here. Shadow walls away. Claire, ooh! Genji gets the kill here, and they might even get a little bit more. Aramog zones out. But down at the bottom of the map, the Joxy is low against the Mercmaster. Abathar is still holding the top lane for the time being. I expect him to move down to the bottom of the map later on. Uh-oh! Okay, the Joxy is fine. Or is he? The feels when Genji gets taken down by the minions here. Yeah, that wasn't close or anything. That was luck that was calculated. The Joxy is a secret rocket scientist, so he's taking that easy peasy. So what you would normally see is once the top temples are approaching, we should see Abathar moving down here, at least if Murky moves topside. And that would be the moment when you start to soak the experience with Abathar's body. But for now we don't quite see that. Mid lane is where Owly is still sitting around. Teams are going for the camps now. It's only one team though. We're having, at this point, Genji starting to make his play together with Brightwing. And actually, as I said, we're at least seeing this one. So Murky already going for the living the dream. Okay, so gets a little bit more spell power. Kind of a ballsy move, to be honest, against the Tracer if you're Murky, but anyways. Tracer, look at that, the untouchable. Now that is a commitment in Division 7. Okay, the Joxy with a confidence. I like it, I think. Burns down the fish, that's important. It's one of the best things actually about Tracer against Murky. You can't only kill the hero itself, but you're taking that out too. Tracer eating a bit of damage here with this one. Also the bullseye connecting, but gets the hit in against Brightwing and nearly the kill, but not quite. Obviously the assistance of Abathar is worth a lot in these cases, and Abathar going for the Adrenal Overlord here too. Ooh, ooh, that's a kill. Then again, it didn't have any stacks on the level 4 anyways, so did you actually lose something? Nah, so it's fine. Yeah, but Tracer going down. It doesn't really bode well for the level 4 stacks, let's just put it like this. So Murky already completing, therefore, with the survivability that he currently has, that setup. is still at the bot lane, still active. The Siege Giants are there too. That's value right here, and at least only one team is going for the temples right now, so the Bacon Landlords are getting some value from the objective itself. It's interesting that we have no one from the red team even think about going to the top side, so that should make for an interesting objective phase. Murky's down, and therefore the level 4 talent is already reset. Yeah, so the two of them are in a very similar situation here with their level 4. The Joxy still finding some value, but now that this is fully soaked, they can transition topside. And that's the interesting part, because now you can still fight over this. So the red team, delaying their own temple for this long, might find themselves in a bit of an interesting spot. Murky hasn't really joined anything just yet, and therefore we are still seeing Tracer at the bottom of the map. Not joining that fight yet either. 7 against 6, so there's an extra talent on the side of Ringo Dingo, which also gives us now the Boomerang on level 7. We're seeing Murky with the time to Krill. Cleared a little bit of pressure, under pressure, since we're having Genji rotating in for a quick attempt. And still the move from Tracer against Murky right now, trying to take him down again and relieve him from the level 4 stacks, and that should actually be a kill. Yeah, that's going to be another kill. Well, is it? Maybe, maybe not. Alright, and come on. There. What are you doing? Take him down. Oh, and now she's dying too. Oh, so yeah. Now, first of all, obviously, if you're basing your level 4 tel around takedowns, you want to stack it against Murky. I mean, that's kind of what the entire thing is about. If Abathur helps you out, that's fantastic as well. But first of all, you have to kill the little fucker, and second of all, you have to make sure that you're not dying to Genji then every time. So Ravenous Hunger is already being picked. We're having now also the Hammer on for ETC, so a little bit of a different setup for him. Not going full Pinballed Wizard, not going for the Echo Parallel either. And here comes the value from the fishy deal. So I'm getting the hit in against that. From structural perspective, I mean, the red team has a slight lead right now, and obviously the experience lead, that's the bigger problem here. At the bottom of the map, we're still having Murky sitting in position and just doing his thing, and so far that's working out nicely. Nobody's soaking that experience, at least not now. ETC falls top line, fair enough. And so does the Ford. Ford down, ETC down. Now we're having with the global the move from Falster down to the bottom of the map. Murky against Orphea, and Coffin Girl is winning this one handily. If you slap a frog with a coffin, you can guess what the outcome is usually. Spoiler alert, the frog dies. So this frog is already dead, and that's level 10 abilities, and the 1.5, nearly 2 level lead. It's telling you already new to know right here. Okay, there's the approach against Falstad, and the move back. Yeah, it just feels a little bad to not have the parting gift here. And the Joxy, yeah, the kill attempt against Tracer. This time it fails. Octo grab though, oh, and the kill against Toranda. Murky is dead too, and that's the first stack for Tracer at this point. But with level 10 abilities, you need to be careful what you wish for, because that's a fight that Ringo Dingo is very happy to take. And they're already pushing with the Siege Giants now for another fort, even ignoring the Temple, trying to take the structure down without even committing to the objective, for very good reason too. And yeah, they're nearly taking it. Now we have Falstad at least on the position. Abathur has moved back completely. Nobody soaking here top lane either for him. The play attempt for Marukan. And oh, the Gust. Nice dodge actually. That recall saved Tracer for now. Can they get the kill? Nope, Tracer's dead anyways. Tracer's dead. No kill against Garrosh. We're having also Orphea eliminated. Not having level 10 abilities, that's usually when you are trying to dodge fights as best as you can and try to soak experience someone else on the map. Things are not looking good for the Bacon Landlords. Ringo Dingo is already in the lead as it stands, and so far things are just continuing that same pathway. Yep, they're trying to make the play for... Oh, they're making the play for the boss. Murukin gets stunned out there. Owl isn't looking too healthy either. To be honest, the boss is currently doing more damage against Ringo Dingo than the Bacon Landlords. That boss might win. If anybody comes in here, they're dead. If anybody checks out what's happening down here, these heroes are definitely down. Murky's coming in now too. Ooh, nearly the tornado in. And guys, they can... Yes! Yes! Oh, there's Tracer! Come on, baby, you can do it! The Octograph, where's the slide? Oh, this is perfect! false that still had Mighty Gust. This is brilliant. The boss. They lose the boss. They lose the heroes too. 3 stacks now for Tracer. This is fantastic. There's the mosh pit. Gets interrupted. But they try to go for Murky. The egg is down. There's the gas. There's the taunt. And the boss is falling. Can they get the kills right now? That would be the Murky death. And it is 4 stacks on Tracer. Oh god, my jaw hurts. My face hurts. Oh, Garrosh is in trouble. Tracer's trying to get the kill now with the help of Abathur. What a game. 5 kills against 7. And they're turning this around. The boss murdered Ringo Dingo. And here they say that the neutral cams on the map don't take sides. Yeah, screw that. That boss was biased, definitely. Alright, Double Temple is coming up next. 13 against 12. 5 kills against 7. And they go for... yeah, a kill attempt against Genji. That didn't quite work out. If they stack the stun a little bit better after the ETC slide, then I think they have a chance. It was honestly ETC more so just using the face melt here. Pretty much Claire's stun was on point up to the moment when he used that. So a little bit trigger happy on the buttons here, if you ask me. But the game is definitely more or less tied at this point. So, oh yeah, there's one of them going down, one of the forts. Honestly, I mean, it's not really a lead in structures just yet, but it could definitely happen with Tracer now going down to the bottom and getting a few stacks in there too. So she's on 5 stacks currently on the level 4, so that's kind of important. That's already an additional 10% damage from her. Nothing to sneeze on. Tracer, on the other hand, needs to be careful right now. That's the moment when you're going to want to get the hell out of dodge. Yeah. Oh, really, don't stay there. Don't stay there. Just get the hell out of there. You're not winning this. Stop chasing them. What's happening? Why are you chasing against 5 heroes and against the polymorph? Don't tell me she's actually getting the kill. Nobody cared for it. Garrosh was sitting there, had the taunt ready. It was just like, no, there's Murky with the Octograb, and they're coming straight in for a kill attempt, and they don't even get that. I don't know what's happening here anymore. And these two, they're just sitting there. They just don't care. I don't even... Why are they taking a camp right now? Another kill against Murky. And we have 7 stacks at this point. There was literally an easy one fight at the bottom. Alright, throw it away. Here comes the power slide attempt already. No taunt for now. Indomitable being used. The owl actually connects, but I don't know what's happening here any longer. This is just too good. Oh, by the way, he went monstrosity. I didn't even see that. We have Monty. We actually have Monty. I haven't seen Monty yet, so I don't know where the monstrosity actually was. So, well, at this point, you kind of could use it at the bot lane once that the temple comes up. That's probably the best move for you. Waiting for the temple to be announced. 16 is going to be used for, or by both teams, for the next objective. But what a game. Mikasa is getting wrecked. Yeah. Went for the ult here too, but he gets wrecked. Tracer is still sitting around. Again, I'd be careful. He still has Octograb. Don't do it. It worked once, yes, but nobody knows why. Don't do it again. It's not just it's just not happening. Just run, bro. Just run. Alright. 7 stacks now. That's 14% extra damage. 16 is ready. They're starting to go in again. Octograb. Not yet. Yeah, and there we go. Bye-bye stacks. Told you. Don't want to go into the Octograb, baby. It's gonna hurt. And that's a staggered death right there. That's a staggered death right there. What do we have bot lane? Monstrosity is still not being... Well, actually he used Monstrosity. Am I crazy? Where is Monty? No, no. He wasn't ready. Was it ready? I'm totally confused. Either that timer was a little bit bugged, and that's probably the likely outcome here. But I haven't really seen Monty on the map yet. I just feel I'm missing out. I don't pay enough attention to the minimap, it seems. Like, I want to see Monty back. It's been a while since I had Monty in the game. Temple is activating in a few, and we at least have Tracer back, so that's the time to let Monty shine. Put Monty on the bot lane. Ooh, Mikasa! And dead. Yeah, they keep staggering these deaths for no reason. This is actually not pretty. The global strategy that we see from Ringo Dingo is actually working out for them. So Abathur currently sitting there. In comes the hit from that camp. Tracer again making the play, so attempting to. Octograb is ready on the other hand. Still no monstrosity at the bot lane, God knows why. And Tracer. Okay. Gets the bomb through and dies. So Tracer is down. Monstrosity is still not being used here. Bot lane, there we go. There's Monty. I missed you, buddy. I really missed you. At the top lane, ETC is getting attacked while Falset is still holding the temple itself, and that's starting to already hurt the keep here. And that's not the only keep that has taken damage. Bot lane keep has taken damage too. The problem is if you spawn Monty right into 2 siege giants, Monty just dies. You kind of can control that thing, you know? You have to put a symbiote on it, granted, but at the same time, if you stack that bad boy a little bit harder, you're gonna get a lot of fun with it. I mean, as you can see here, you need to use that on minions and really stack it up properly. Spawning it right into 2 siege giants is usually ending up with Monty being destroyed in a second. Now, Ringo Dingo is in the lead. The only thing they have to do right now is not go for the boss. This is their biggest problem on the map. This is honestly the biggest opponent of Ringo Dingo on this map, as we've seen in the previous encounter where they tried to take it. So they have to be careful here. Murky was so surprised, couldn't even get the Octograb out. Actually, it was still on cooldown, but I was just waiting for the taunt of Garrosh. That would have probably already been enough. There's the mosh pit against Murky, as you do. Problem is that Murky actually survived, too many hit points. And there's the boss starting to get triggered. That's the best thing that the Bacon Landlords can do, trigger the boss. Yeah, there's ETC with the power slide into 3 and realizing that he doesn't have the mosh pit any longer. So in comes Tracer, trying to get the kill here. Marukin gets thrown away, and Tracer recalls, and they go for the... I'm confused. They're actually going for the boss here? Not really, right? No. Mikasa's running away here. They're trying to leash that thing. In comes the next throw, and the kill against Tracer. She is dead again. Oh boy. Bot lane, Keep is down. Siege Giants have done it. And Mikasa a little bit low here as ETC is still trying to run away. Owly is running in. His team isn't even there anymore. They don't trust him. They're saying, like, you're not getting this anyways. This time they're four-manning the bad boy in the mid lane because they already know that this is going to be tricky. Yeah, Lornado is already screwing a little bit with Falset here, but the boss stun is avoided. That's half the battle. Oh, it seems like they're going to get this one. Falset still has the gas up. We Gucci, boys. We Gucci. Boss is taken down, and that's a world first right there. Boss and Sky Temple taken. Post the video. Gotta be famous. They're going for ETC again. Is it going to be a throw? No. Murky thrown forward. Merkmaster. And is it going to be a gust? Yes. You can argue if that was really needed or not, but they get the gust. They get the Octo Grab and the kill against Orphea. 2 keeps are already down. Catapults are moving in. The stun against the bird, but they're still getting the value here. They're not even going for the temples, or are they? Well, they could. Tracer wants kills. The boss is on the way to the core. Tracer gets nothing. Actually gets away. That's all that she's getting for now. But that seems like it could be game. That could be the series. 20 is also in their hands right now. So after the Octo Grab, we're now getting the... And the Shark too. The Joxy with 20 HP gets out. ETC on the other hand falls, and so does the core as catapults zoom in on it. And the boss too. 14 kills against 7. Well, make it 14 against 8. Tracer gets the final say, but the core is down, and Ringo Dingo takes the series with a 2-0 victory.